Saying hello again today from beautiful Eastern Ontario, from Vankleek Hill, the Gingerbread Capital of Ontario. And I'm here with Denis Séguin, who actually is involved in running this beautiful museum here, the Vankleek Hill and District Museum. And you've taken me to a very interesting exhibit here, a fully preserved, beautiful military uniform. Please tell us about this exhibit.
This is the Higginson exhibit. It is from Thomas Higginson, and we go back here to about 1828 as far as the date of the tunic. It's been well preserved, and we're very happy to have the family with us.
Exactly.
The Higginsons, and it ties the town together with two influential families. One, the Vankleeks, of course, who were the founders of the town.
Coming from Holland.
The town keeps from Holland. And the Higginsons. So with that, we have a great body of work, a great body of artifacts we've been able to recover from both those families.
Exactly.
So we continue to do that, continue to research those two families, and there's of course remnants of the families still here. The Vankleeks are mostly gone from town, but there's a lot of Higginsons that are tied back to the town. And
a big Higginson Tower.
Higginson Tower, which we worked on as part of our 200th anniversary back in 1997. The tower took 13 years to do, and in the case of this building, took 10 years to do.
Now, you have told me about a very interesting exhibit here, which is actually a baby's left shoe. Please tell me the significance of this particular exhibit.
Well, this little shoe was found in the wall of the museum when we were renovating it. And we weren't sure what it was at first, so we found this little piece of leather to completely flatten. We thought maybe it was a dead animal, except there were some strings on it, and looking into it a little bit more, you could actually see inside, and we said, wow, this is actually a shoe or something like that. So luckily we had somebody from the
Upper Canada Village,
to help her, Lynn McNabb, who's a shoe expert, and she was able to recover it and put it back into shape. We're now able to display. We know the shoe is a left shoe because it's got the imprint of the foot inside. We can see where the big toe was, and we know it's the family had to have money at that point in time because the inside of it's even finished in velour. So it probably had two shoes.
Yes.
And because we can tell what side the shoe is, we knew the family had money because children didn't wear shoes very often back then. And
if they did wear them, they switched them, right?
They switched them at night.
Yeah.
So we would never use them all out.
Exactly.
So that was kind of interesting about it. The interesting other part about it is it was put into a wall. It was put there to actually ward off child death, which was very common 150 years ago. So that's why to us it's very important. It comes from this place. It may have been owned by the McQuaigs. We're not sure, of course, but it is certainly an interesting little artifact.
Is. Now, talking about garments and clothing, we have something else here over in this corner that I found very interesting from a different era altogether.
That's correct. This one takes us back to about 1950. So I remember this actually myself. On Saturday night, Mom would take us to town, maybe with a couple of other kids, and we go for ice cream. So we would go to Matt's restaurant. So there was a couple of those restaurants in town, and if you can remember, the tile on the floor might have been black and white. And
a 50s diner or something.
On one long counter. And the machines were there to make the milkshakes and stuff like that. So those things which we saw in the big cities were actually still here in Vankleek Hill. We got to do that. And Mr. Matt was good enough back then to actually put the girls, because most of them were girls, into the first uniforms and actually put the name of the store on it. So some of us from that generation remember going there.
This is almost still living history.
Almost, yes,
That's right.
So.
Wonderful. No, it's great seeing this lovely building restored and brought back to life and actually preserving the interesting history of your area.
Yes, it is. And it's been a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
But we enjoy having people come over.
Exactly.
And they come from all over the world, actually.
Wonderful.
And a lot of them come back to Vankleek Hill because there's always some way, you're always tied back to Vankleek Hill.
Yes, for sure. Well, thank you so much, Denis. I want to give a shout out to your website again so people can find you.
Yeah, so the website is vankleek.ca. So VANKLEEK.ca.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Denis.
Thank you.